Welcome back, everybody. This one's going to be a little different. This box actually contains tools that I bought from estate sales locally and I've had for about 3 or 4 years, but I've never shown them on the channel. Truth is, I have about 100 or so boxes like this of tools that I bought over the last few years, and I'm going through them right now and picking out the stuff I'm going to sell and what I'm going to keep. I opened up this box and there was some really neat stuff in it, so I figured it was worth showing. I won't go through the whole box. I'll just show the stuff that I think is unique. So let's take a look. Okay, I picked out about 10 items that I'm going to show. The rest in the box is just kind of ordinary stuff. And this might be ordinary too, but I thought this was kind of neat. This is a Revel Pinewood Derby Axle Alignment Tool. Feels like it's made out of aluminum. It's officially licensed Boy Scout of America. And I actually thought when I was in the Boy Scouts, the axles were already drilled. They just had a groove where you put like a nail into them. So maybe the newer ones, you have to drill your own, or maybe this is just a specialty tool if you want to put your own axle in. The next item up here is something I'm not sure I've ever seen before. Well, before this one. It's called a ply wrench, and I see in here it's made by the Whale Tool Company, Corporation, I'm sorry. Made in the USA. So the head of it sort of looks like a whale, I guess. Never heard of this company. Not sure I've ever seen one of these before. Not sure when it was made. And not sure what else they may have made from this company. This was wrapped up just like you see it in the box. It was tied. I untied it. I wasn't sure what was in it. And it's a cool little Williams set. Looks like some, I guess, ignition wrenches and ignition pliers. This is a small tongue and groove pliers. It does have a little bit of tarnish or surface rust on the bare metal parts. And then there's 4 of these open-end SAE ignition wrenches in here. They are the Williams Super Wrench. I don't think I've ever seen a set like this. Kind of neat to have. Also in the box was this set of Fleet socket set. It's by Proto. Now, I don't know if Fleet was always made by Proto or if it was bought out by Proto. I've always sort of liked Fleet just for their logo, although this one looks like a newer style logo. And then it's a newer style logo on this adjustable wrench here. Obviously still made in the USA. It's got a few little spots of corrosion, otherwise it's very clean. This is a 1/4-inch drive SAE set. Some of the sockets are replaced. This is a Proto. This is a Craftsman. The ratchet in here was Proto. Now, I don't know if that's how this set was sold, with a mix of Fleet and Proto, or someone just replaced it with a Proto. There's also a Proto 1/4-inch breaker bar in there. A Proto ignition pliers. 2 Proto extensions and a Fleet extension. And a Proto slip joint pliers. So I don't know if this is just a partial set or if they actually mixed back and forth with different brands in this set. But that's what's in the box. Also had this roll in there. I wasn't sure what was in it until I just opened it. It's a set of Fleet wrenches. So this is the older style logo. So when they were making these, I'm not sure they were affiliated with Proto. Maybe they were. Maybe they were from day one. The 9mm down here is a Craftsman, but the rest of them are Fleet. So if I could find a 9mm Fleet, I would probably replace it so I'd have a full set. Just kind of neat to have stuff in the old packaging, the old wrench roll, and kind of neat to find one that's not SAE. It has the grommets in it, so it would be kind of neat to just hang up on like a pegboard. The next item up here on the outside, it says Clinical Audiology. And I don't know if this was like some sort of giveaway or gift or employee gift or what it was. I wasn't sure what was in it. Thought it was going to have to do with medical. But it's actually like a kind of a multi-bit screwdriver set. And it's sort of unique. It has a ratcheting screwdriver. And it just has, just a weird shaped handle, just like a pistol grip. Because I don't see any markings on it at all, but it's a neat little system. It kind of has a switch on it, like a Stanley. Although I'm sure Stanley's not the only one that carried a switch like that. So it includes a few different style screwdriver tips. And it has like a 1/4 inch drive hex driver for the sockets, so they must be hex drive. They are. So yeah, no markings whatsoever as far as where they're made or who made them. But I will be looking up that patent number. I'm curious to see who made that pistol grip ratchet. Next out of the box, we have another socket set. This one is marked Bell Systems on the box. And I have no idea what originally came in this box. I have no idea if what's in here is original to the box. Now in the past, I have had some Bell System, and usually the tool is marked Bell System as well. And this is just marked Proto, so I don't know if this came in this box. No idea. There's a Williams and a Blackhawk socket. So I'm guessing most of this is probably not original. Here's an old Blackhawk socket. It's got a 1/2 inch drive on one end and a square 3/8 on the other end. So I don't know if that's actually like an adapter for a socket to an extension, or if that's just a square drive like for a pipe plug socket. There's a 7/16 6-point ratcheting wrench in here. I've only ever seen double-ended box wrenches. I've never seen just a single like this. I don't know if it's complete. There is a patent number on this one as well, so I'll look that one up. So far in here, nothing is marked Bell System. There's a couple deep Proto Challenger sockets, a Fleet extension, a deep Williams socket, and a deep 1/4 inch drive Proto socket, and 6 pieces to a Proto SAE ignition wrench set. The next item up, I'm sure doesn't have a lot of value. I just think it's really cool. So it's a Oxall Mechanics Choice Quality Tools. It says 10-piece flex handle socket set. Popular sizes for radio, television, automobile, and hobby work. I think it's cool partially because, well, mostly because, I guess, it has the box. The box is a little beat up, but it's neat just to have it. Inside we have a little socket set. And the Oxall I've had in the past, they usually don't mark their sockets. Of course, they mark them with size, but they usually don't put a brand on the sockets. The only other piece in the box here is a slightly oxidized Oxall USA. It's a 1/4 inch spinner handle, but it's like a breaker bar style. So that's where they're getting their flex from. It does have a detent ball in it to hold position. But I've never seen a spinner handle that had a flex head on it before. So that's kind of cool. I think this would clean up pretty easy. But just having the box, having all the sockets there is pretty cool, I think. The final item, I think, is very unique. I've never found anything on it. There's no markings on it whatsoever. I believe this must be the original case. So this is, I guess, like a multi-tool. It seems very well made. I've never been able to find another one like it. Very big, beefy handle. Inside the handle, there's a number of bits. This one looks like it's for working with leather. We have a small chisel. No idea what this bit would be for. Very unique looking. Have sort of a corkscrew. And then almost like a wood carving gouge. So never seen anything like that before. No markings anywhere that I can see. And I've looked it over really well. It does say patent applied for on the top, but that doesn't help us figure out who made it or when it was made. Inside here is also a hammer head, so that would just screw on here. Then you got your hammer. There's also a saw blade. And then in the box we have another like corkscrew, almost like a screw starter or some sort of drill type piece, and then some flat tip slotted screwdrivers. So I just think this is one of the most unique sets I've ever found. I wish I knew more about it. I wish I knew when it was made. I wish I knew who made it. If you've ever seen anything like this, let me know in the comments. I'd love to find out more. So I made this video kind of knowing that this may not be what you want to see. You may not want to see tools that I bought 3 or 4 years ago. It's not something I'm going to do on a regular basis. I probably only have a few boxes like this that would have stuff worth showing. Everything else is just your common everyday stuff. But I really wanted to share these just because I thought they were unique. That's going to be all for this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.